Hey guys, it's Kez, and today we're playing Princess Maker 2 with our daughter, Leslie Twitch. Now, if you remember the last video, she actually won the combat tournament. That's fantastic. But there were a couple of things that I wanted to address as I got started here. And they were... let me just get my notes here. I do batch recordings of this game now. I don't get a lot of feedback, so I don't really feel the need to wait for people to reply to the reply to my videos in the comment sections anymore. So I don't know. I decided one day that I was just gonna play 6 episodes of this game in one sitting. So that's what I did, and I had fun, and it was great, and I was very high energy for the whole thing, relatively speaking. I'm actually still sick with a cold. I know, it's gonna seem like I'm sick forever because of, you know, the batch recording episodes format thingy that I'm doing right now. I'm a little bit flustered. I spent like 20 minutes doing vocal exercises trying to improve the strength of my voice. And yeah, it's gonna be great. Yay! So, yeah, what I was saying was I can't always follow the advice, and I can't always give credit for advice that I have received. And sometimes I do research between episodes during my batch recording sessions, so sometimes I'll find things before you tell me. That's not to say I want you to stop. Please continue to give me advice because I can't always find it. So, yeah, any help you can give me is great. Anyway, I have a couple of things in mind for Leslie for the session, and they include finding and defeating the God of War that we met in the last episode, and winning this year's combat tournament, just like last year. So yeah, let's check out her stats first. It's been about a week since I last played with Leslie, so I'm a little iffy on how much I remember. Let's see, her constitution needs to go up, her strength, whatever. Her magical reputation is good. And it looks to me like we need to make more money. I just looked at how much she was making, or how much she had. So what I'm going to do this time is, I did some more research on the jobs, and it turns out masonry actually improves her constitution faster than farming does. It's a more stressful job, and I think it requires art skill, so actually let's enroll her in painting first, because it's a pretty cheap class, and then we'll have her work at masonry, and then we'll give her some time off. And another thing I wanted to do was I wanted to add an counter. I noticed that I have a lot of disfluencies. There was another one. I have a lot of disfluencies when I'm doing these episodes, and disfluencies are things like ahs, likes, when I say you know, things like that, and I want to keep a counter of that starting now. I'll have a little ding sound and everything. It's gonna be awesome. And they're going to help me keep track of how I improve or how I get worse with using these disfluencies. And you guys will get to watch me grow as a speaker. And I think that'll be kind of fun. Don't you? Just me? Turns out Leslie didn't do well at her job. The poor thing. But that's okay, because I think I just need to improve her art skill more. Let's just look. Yeah, art isn't very high. But Constitution grew a lot, and that's fantastic. Let's talk about her studies. Let's go talk to the Royal Knight. Cool. I am a lady. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to talk about was I've come up with a list of stories. There's another disfluency. I've come up with a list of stories that I can tell on the show, and they aren't all necessarily appropriate. I've already kicked over to starting cursing on Stranded Deep, but I kind of want to keep this particular Princess Maker line kind of clean, because that's just how I've always done Princess Maker. So I'll save those stories for my other, more grown-up series, if that makes any sense. Like, they'll probably start making it into black and white because of all the dead air. They'll probably start making it into Stranded Deep, just because there's a lot of waiting for fog to pass, and trying to catch food and things like that. I need to work on my multitasking skills a little bit. School. She can't really go to school right now. Masonry, that's fine. We'll give her some time off. Use the schedule. But the other thing is, I want you guys to ask me questions. Because if I have questions that I can answer, then, well, I can keep talking. And I'm sure you guys want to know some things about me. I'll even do a crappy advice column if you want. It's up to you. Just ask me questions, And I'll see if I can come up with answers. Maybe they'll be funny. Hopefully they'll be funny. Did not mean to give her that much gold. Whoops. But yeah, anyway, I want to interact with you, so please. Why do I keep giving this girl money? I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Talk to the Royal Knight. I think I can talk to the General now, but eh. Okay, schedule. Let's schedule an adventure for you. Let's see. Let's schedule 2 adventures for you. Then we'll give you some time off. There we go. Yeah, the schedule's fine. Okay, now let me just switch over to using the arrow keys here. Now, if I remember right, there were a bunch of derpy wolves, and there was also a sign that said, jump off the ice bridge. Actually, I want to see if there's anything over there on the right. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll just talk to this guy. Yeah, she's a little girl, but I don't know, she's pretty tough. Did you see her at last year's combat tournament? Wolves live beyond this point. Turn back. No! Let's see. I want to look for a platform that I can land on. Talk, there's no point in being mean. I want to see if there's a platform that I can land on from the ice bridge. Because if there is, then... I don't know. I didn't see... Oh, a snow orc. This is new. We'll fight him. Whoa! Okay, we'll use magic. We'll just keep using magic. He said Bwarg. And I think the ice bridge breaks off from here. Then we go down. It doesn't really look like there's anywhere to land except this really tall pillar here. Yeah, we'll fight this thing. We use Fireball, and that should melt it. There we go. But maybe if we can land on this pillar here, then that will help us. Yeah, because there's a treasure up there. Perfect. Yeah, there's something out there. Another dirt wolf. We use magic. Yipe. Yes. Okay, Leslie, let's go. So, if we head east, and then we go across the ice bridge up here. Yes, fight the wolf. Magic the wolf. There we go. And then, hopefully we can find it. It's probably before this thing here. Let's try here. Oh, it's the silver wolf. Okay. Well, this one's much less derpy in the face. But he shouldn't be too tough. Let's just fight this thing, take it down. And actually, I think I have a grenade. Yeah, let's use the grenade. We defeated the wolf. And she accumulated a lot of sin. So let's just jump off here. Oh. Oh! It kind of automatically led me to the east. But hey, we got a katana that we can't really use. Because we already have the royal sword. There's really no sense in using a katana anymore. Cool. Yes, let's rest. Let's recover some health and magic. Yes, let's keep going. And now let's go fight that god of war. Kratos. Let's go fight Kratos. We'll fight the orc. We'll use magic. This isn't especially exciting. Okay, let's just keep going. Head on up. Head on west. Head on up again. And then we go west. Yeah. And actually, I don't think I've read that sign. We'll fight. We'll use magic. There we go. And we got an ice shard from it. Ururu Peak, highest point in the world. Cool. Well, we're just gonna keep going this way. Don't mind me. Okay, cool. Now we'll head south, and then we'll fight this ice ball and kill it. There we go. And then this is the way to the God of War. I don't think I actually explored down here last time. Oh, I'm glad I explored down here this time. Found an ice shard. Is there anything down here? Oh, no, just the way out, pretty much. Let's go back up. We don't need to leave yet. So, let's see. Is there anything down this way? Yeah, one of these things. They're so small and helpless and kind of dumb looking. I feel kind of bad killing these things. Let's head south. Is there any treasure here? Oh, there's a thing here! There's no one inside. Oh well. I wonder what we're supposed to find there. Is it one of those high sensitivity type things? Maybe you guys know more, because I haven't really looked up any of the exploring things. All I do know is that you can find fairies in the forest if you have a high enough sensitivity, and they give you something. And that's it. That's literally all I know. And then there's the dragons that we already met, but I don't remember what I'm supposed to do for them. I think the old dragon likes girls with high charisma, which is admittedly creepy, but well, he's a dragon. I'm not gonna argue with the dragon. Okay, Kratos, round 2. Hello? It's the war god. Can we talk to him? From this point on, humans hold no sway. You should turn back now. Is that it? No, no, go back. Okay, we're gonna go fight this guy and probably lose again, but that's okay, because at least we can say that we tried. We're gonna fight. Leslie faces the war god. Fascinating! I will show you no mercy. Fight. Okay, well, you will use magic, because he doesn't have a strong magical reputation. Magic. Leslie is taking a lot of damage. She really doesn't stand a chance against his physical attacks. Oh no, her morale. Well, I do not think a human can defeat the god of war, but you can't really begrudge us for trying. Anyway, we're going up to the glacier again. At the very least, we can find some treasure. And gain some gold, I guess, from fighting. It's something. It's something to hold on to. Let's just march on up. Someone's coming. Hello. Yes, I know it's your duty as a guard to protect people and guard their lives. I don't think there was anything over there. I guess we'll just grind for a while? Or should I try to fight the god of war again? That sounds attractive, but I don't think we'd win. Not without more training. Oh, poor Leslie! Oh, why am I sending you against the god of war? I'm a terrible parent. Maybe we can just kind of wander around here and fight some stronger mobs, like this guy. Okay, let's check out his reputation. So he has some fighter reputation, some magical reputation. I guess we'll just use magic. Or next time we could try to talk to him, though I don't think her sensitivity is high enough. Just keep attacking the wolf, sweetie. There we go. Ugh. Anyway, speaking of wolves, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned having 2 dogs in the past. And they're really sweet boys, but they aren't getting along with each other right now. Okay, fight. Magic. 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 But there's a story I really love to tell about my younger dog, Cerberus. My husband named him. And what happened was, I was at a fishing store, I think it was, with some friends of mine, and I decided to leave the store because it was hot. Like, there was no air conditioning. And, which is kind of odd, because they sold bait and whatever, but it was just so crowded, you know? Anyway, I was sitting on this bench with a friend of my buddies. I didn't really know this guy, I don't really know his name. And we were drinking apple tea. And he kind of looked over, like, he looked up from his drink and he, like, stopped and looked at me and said, "Is that a puppy?" So I stop and I look at what he was pointing at. And I go, yeah, that is a puppy. Ooh. Oh, I probably should have rested. No, well. Anyway, so I walk over to this puppy, and he's this little black dog with a little white spot on his chest. No pocket money. Oh, man. And I picked him up, and at the time he weighed 3 pounds, and I didn't realize at the time that he had a broken knee. So we went to our fishing spot, and I, took this puppy, and I set him down on the ground, and he had a leash with him, so I walked him around, and I tried to get him to move a little bit, but he was so little, and he was crying so much because his knee hurt, that I stopped and I looked at him and went, this dog's knee is broken. So I abandoned my friends at the river. They completely forgave me, they completely understood. And I went to the vet's office, the off-base vet, Japanese guy, really great office, they speak English there, it's awesome. And I walk in, no, before that we went to the shelter. And I said, hey, this puppy needs help, he's got a broken knee. And the guy at the desk looks at me and he says, well, he's broken, so you know what animal control's gonna do to him, right? And I just kind of stared, because I didn't quite understand what he was trying to tell me yet. And I went, no, I don't. And then this poor guy, he says, well, they would, what's the word? What's the euphemism they use? Jonathan has the physique of a wrestler. Don't underestimate the raw power of his muscles. However, he isn't very good on defense. Okay, whatever. He tells me that they would have terminated the animal. So, you know, basically they would have killed this poor puppy, and he was only 6 weeks old, and he was crying, and it was terrible. I started crying. This old lady who was there with her daughter started crying. I went, no, I can't let you do that to the puppy. It's my baby. No, I'll just take care of him. And then I asked them if they had a foster program, and they said no. So, yeah, I asked them where the nearest vet was, and they gave me the vet's office off base, because the vet's office on base was currently being renovated and they couldn't do x-rays or anything like that. So I went there. It's Noah's Animal Sanctuary, I think they called it. Great place. And the puppy and I sat there for 7 hours because we were a walk-in. We didn't have an appointment or anything because I just found this little dog. He didn't even have a name. So when we did the paperwork, I told them that, you know what, his name was Jesse. Because he had a little bandana collar on and he wasn't chipped or anything. Nobody posted signs. I checked online, I posted signs myself. No one was gonna claim this puppy, so... the blind martial artist, he is quite skilled, whatever. I'm talking about Cerberus right now, shut up. So I took this puppy in to the vet and we sat there for 7 hours, and I was told that he was 6 weeks old, that he had worms, that he had a broken knee, and that they weren't going to re-break his knee to set it because he was a baby. Who'd want to do that to a puppy? And besides that, he was going to grow up with the injury anyway. He still experiences some pain, but it's not so bad. He still plays fetch, he still runs around, and he doesn't have any hip problems. So that's good. He has kind of a beefy right leg. No, he has a beefy left leg as a result of his left leg. Wait. He has a beefy left leg as a result of his right knee being hurt. There. I'm a little bit flustered today. I'm not used to telling stories and playing video games at the same time. Damu Damu. He has a thorough understanding of magic, making him a formidable opponent. Okay, so this is the first time Leslie is fighting another magic user. This should be interesting. Damu Damu versus Leslie Twitch. And of course, I called my husband, and he was at mainland Japan with the whole Operation Tomodachi Fukushima disaster. You know, doing humanitarian aid. The Marines went over there, they did some good things, and that sort of stuff. And when I called him, Drew could hear the puppy crying, he could hear that I was crying. And I told him, Drew, let's just foster this little dog, and when you come home, you can help me find him a home, and we'll all be happy, and blah blah blah. And I was crying. I don't even remember what I was saying because I was so devastated that this poor puppy was hurt, and taking him to the shelter would have him killed, basically. The poor baby. But what's funny is, after I took him home, my older dog Taiko, Taiko was 2 at the time. Taiko helped me raise Cerberus, and he would play with Cerberus with a tug toy, and Taiko would try to steal Cerberus's formula, so I had to go put Cerberus in the kennel to feed him, because Taiko kept stealing it. But when Drew finally got home, Cerberus put on 3 pounds, so he was 6 pounds then, so he doubled his weight, but he was still this itty-bitty little baby. So when Drew came home, I looked at Drew, and I said, okay, Drew, you're finally home. You can help me find a home for this puppy. He's been crying for the last month. I haven't slept in 4 weeks. Drew looks at me, and he picks up the dog, and he says, no, he has a home now, and his name is Cerberus. So that's when Cerberus became our puppy. Even funnier than that, though, Drew had been gone for 2 months, and he missed me and he wanted to start a family with me. So he asked me if I was interested in having a baby. And no, he didn't ask me if I was interested. He said he wanted a baby. That's what it was. So I looked at Cerberus, and without even looking at Drew, I said, okay, you know what? I am going to give you 1 week to change your mind. If after that 1 week you still want a baby, I'll get off the pill. Cerberus still cried every night. So in 2 days, my husband changed his mind. And that's why we don't have a baby. It's because of Cerberus. But he's our baby, so that's good enough for me. I love him. He's my baby boy. I tried to say boy and dog at the same time. It was coming out bog. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Feeling pretty good. I love telling that story. Yeah, pocket money. Why do I keep giving her pocket money? I mean to talk to her. I'm distracted talking about Cerberus. I'll talk to the general. Whatever. And let's go to the pawn shop and sell our extra royal sword. Because we don't need to... it's an inspector? I don't know anything about it. This is most certainly a royal sword. Hawking gift from His Majesty is quite inexcusable. Your crime seems clear? Simply let you sell it. I have no excuse, Your Majesty. Social reputation went down? You have fought in the combat tournament, which makes you a warrior. A warrior's sword is her soul. Selling off some greedy merchant is an outrage beyond word. What's wrong with you people? I already have one! I don't need two! Ugh. Well, whatever, let's go to the pawn shop and sell something. Let's go look at these ice shards. Oh, can she consume these? I guess she must be able to. Well, let's sell the katana at least. We don't need the katana. Yeah, leave the store back. What was that? More items, ice shard. No? What, it just reduces her stress by having them? It improves her constitution by having them? Well, whatever. Social reputation went down, but that's okay. Popularity went down. I'm still talking to these people every month, so whatever. Anyway. Let's enroll her in some painting class so that she can improve her constitution and make some money with masonry. I said, again. What's wrong with me? And that shouldn't count. Let's see. There's another one! What's wrong? Oh no. Had to schedule, school, theology, whatever. Use a schedule. There we go. At least her sin didn't go up. Art and sensitivity are going up. I really don't care about sensitivity. But art going up should help with masonry, right? Right? Maybe? Oh no, magical defense went down? That's not what I want. But I knew it was going to happen eventually if I kept taking science classes with Leslie. Oh well. Theology is supposed to help improve magical defense at least. And it looks like it's going up again. So as long as I keep going back and forth with this, I should be okay. Leslie should be okay. Okay, November. Yes, it's cold. I'm worried about her health too. Oh, these clothes are very warm. Good. We'll have a chat about your studies. Yes, you've got plenty of magic power. We'll talk to the general. Weakness for young women. Oh, he just completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about the sword nonsense. Whatever. Social reputation is improved. Her sin is getting awfully high. So we'll send her to school with theology, and then we'll have her work at the church. Then we'll give her some time off, because school does give her some stress. Here we go. Fighting Cerberus and why Drew and I don't want to have kids. Well, it takes care of 2 stories that I wanted to tell. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories left. Oh well. I'll come up with more. I only came up with this list last night. There's another disfluency. I'm hearing them. Don't worry, I'm hearing them. No pocket money. You don't need any pocket money. And we've done so much adventuring. It's taken up so much time. We'll do more of that some other time. We'll have a chat about other topics. I want to be a child forever. Aw. Well, you can be a child at heart. Let's talk to the general. I bet you do love talking with young women. Okay, schedule. We'll schedule some school in protocol. We'll schedule some work at masonry to see if that works yet. And then we'll schedule some school in theology. Why not? Use the schedule. Today is Sunday. Leslie is showing improvement. Oh man. Doing vocal exercises and warm-ups for 20 minutes is really paying off. Normally my voice would have been really torn up by now. But it's only a little bit worn out. It's a little bit tired rather than being destroyed, like demolished. So that's good. Oh, cool. 72 gold for 4 days. That's not bad. I guess improving her art really does help with masonry. Yes, yes, yes. Magical defense, are you gonna go up? Are you gonna go up? Magical defense? That would be nice. Okay, we'll have a chat about their studies. She's got plenty of magical attack power. Okay. If we can, we gotta work on her combat defense. And I think martial arts, or whatever that was the only way to do it. Charisma's low. Sin is still pretty high. We'll talk to the Minister of State. I'm of ministerness. I don't have time to waste with the likes of you. So he likes talking to intelligent people, right? Well, look at her intelligence. Or maybe she's not proper enough yet? Well, let's enroll her in fighting. Add that to the schedule, then we'll give her some time off. Yes, use the schedule. Here we go. Well, I'm pretty sure she's still going to get a pretty magnificent, excuse me, magical ending. That should be good. Okay, Carl Fox the Fighter. The battle is won by he who is the most dedicated. Let's begin. Dedicated as in from all the training prior? Or dedicated to the training prior? Yes? Combat skills going up. Her combat defense didn't. Your training is unarmed combat, or your training in unarmed combat is over for now. Don't waver in your dedication. No, no pocket money. You don't need pocket money. Here, I'm glad you had fun. Okay, we'll have a chat about your studies. Confident in her magic ability, we know. We'll talk with the minister again. Ugh. Well, I guess we'll just work on her decorum a little bit more. We'll send her to work at the church, and then we will send her to work as a mason. Use the schedule. I really hope the higher constitution can make up for her lack of combat defense, because we already got the best armor that we can buy. It's not like we can go much better as far as equipment is concerned. Yes, we'll be happy to come back. Sin, 71. Okay, Sin is dropping, that's good. Her faith is going up, which the... who am I thinking of? Oh, I see you've made a name for yourself in the mystic arts. I, Salam Nasir, challenge you to a duel. As Leslie is hurrying home, a warrior challenges her to a fight. Oh my, a duel right in the street? Yes, we've been over this, accept the challenge. And kick him! Kick him while he's down! Well, he's not down now, but he will be soon. Just you wait. 54 damage. That's nothing, dude. Yes, yes, you do your little dance. Your little hammer, pants dance. Hammer pants dance, I like that. I'll tell you what though, those pants look super comfy. Okay, he yields. You have beaten me, but I shall return. No, you didn't only win by luck. What is wrong with you? You won because of all those years of training. Leslie did her plastering work very well today, is what it said on day 1, right? Scolded, 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 scolded. So she got 1 day's work. Oh well. Oh, are you the hero of Twitch's adopted daughter Leslie? Yes. I am Paimon. I am a demon who watches over success and prestige. It looks like you've become quite popular in high society lately. I guess. Blah blah blah, we saw all this with Betty. There we go, and her decorum goes up a lot. Good. Oh, I thought the sound glitched or something. We'll have a chat about other topics. Yeah, your figures. You're a little plump, but... Actually, that was my ideal weight. I'm 5'2". I'm so much heavier than that. But then, you know... Yeah, I don't have an excuse. Okay, we'll have a chat with a minister of... Actually, we'll talk to the Archbishop and skip him. Yeah. Yeah, screw you, Minister of State. Okay. Cool. Go to the schedule. We will have her do some more protocol stuff. We will have her do some more fighting stuff. And then we will have her do some painting stuff. Yes, use the schedule. All of these things should be good for her. She's showing steady improvement. As long as decorum keeps going up, then she can gain more popularity. Because what I'm thinking of now is she's a magical teacher now, right? Maybe if she improves her reputation socially, she will become a court magician? Maybe? Is that an ending in this game? I'd like to know. In fact, I'm probably going to find out in the next hour and a half. Because I'm going to play the next year anyway. She's turning 15 and then she's turning 18 when I start the next episode. So, yeah. Also, this episode's running really long. Probably shouldn't do so much adventuring all at once. Just a thought. Okay, I'll have a chat about your studies. Yes, you're confident about your magical ability, as you should be. Now we'll talk to the Archbishop. We don't need to talk to the Royal Concubine, because that's not the kind of girl you are. Maybe next time I can play, like, a really crappy dad. Make her go strip. You know, put her on the corner. That kind of thing. Lousy parenting, everyone. That is lousy, terrible parenting. Don't do that to your kids. School, painting. Send them to art school instead. That's better. Okay, and then we'll have you work as a mason. And then that'll give you some time off. How's that? It's good to me. Okay, let's begin painting. And her art's gonna be 50. Yes. Which will hopefully help her improve her masonry skills when she goes back to work next week. Oh yeah, we'll paint a picture. Why not? Master, I'm done. Oh, that's cute. Let's call it Still Life of Apple and Wine Bottle. There we go. That's nice. Yep, getting her back to work. Okay, that's 1 day good. Come on, 2 days good. Maybe strength will help her. No pocket money. She didn't have a good time. Well, that's okay. We'll just give you some pocket money. There you go, that's better. And we will talk to the Archbishop. Well, now it's about the affairs of God and men. Here you go. And then this month, let's just work. Let's have you work at the church. Yes, and then we'll have you work as a lumberjack for a little while to get your strength up and give you some time off. We'll take a vacation. There we go. And actually, I should have time. Not time. I should have money for your present, too. There we go. Did it perfectly. Actually, I wonder if I can buy her a present when we take a vacation. Huh. I hadn't thought of that. Oh, your sin is going down. Yes, I've made a name for myself. We have kicked your... Well, we've kicked your butt up and down the combat tournaments and in the street, and it's not like you're hard to beat, lady. Look at what we've been over this. Look at what you're wearing. You're not wearing armor. You're wearing a bikini. You're wearing a leather bikini. You should be a dom somewhere. You should be fighting people in the streets. You have no place. Your legs are completely exposed. It'd be so easy to hamstring. You're not even wearing shoes. Lady, you're not even wearing freaking shoes. Ugh. I hope you guys understand why I'm exasperated. I mean, she's going into a fight butt naked and expecting to win. Excuse me? Excuse me? No, you don't win that way. You get your butt handed to you that way. Cut off and handed to you. Let's go to the sea. Oh, we get a picture this time. Yay! Yes, let's go buy a present. Let's buy her this book. Yes. Oh, but it's for Leslie, so we get a discount. Yay! Happy birthday! Oh. Oh. Hello. Yes, tell our fortune. Ooh. Ooh, a prominent sorceress. That's even better than a magical teacher. I like this. I like that ending. I like the sounds of that ending. We should keep doing that. Anyway, it's been a year. So I guess that's the end of our episode. And wow, I've been recording for 35 minutes or so. It's hard for me to tell because I spent about 5 minutes just getting prepped and I didn't bother to turn off my audio recording. Whatever. Anyway, make sure that if you guys like what I'm doing with Leslie Twitch here, that you like, you know, push the like button, that you leave a comment, that you subscribe to the show, and that you share the videos with your friends, because that's the best thing that you can do to support me while I do this fun YouTube thing. I'm trying to improve by doing more vocal exercises, but what you guys can do to help me improve the quality of the videos is you can send me questions to answer while I'm playing the games. You can give me recommendations for games to play, you can give me ideas for vocal exercises, or speaking exercises, or things like that, because one of my problems is I have a hard time continually talking. I'm sure you've noticed I've had to edit down a lot of dead space in certain games, because there's just not anything to talk about. So I'm trying to bring things from outside of the games into the videos to kind of make things more interesting. I hope it's working, like talking about finding Cerberus and why my husband and I don't have children. Sorry, it's a funny story for me. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm about to start recording after I break for lunch. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.